You wake up at 4 a.m. It's cold. It's dark. And someone is screaming in your face. This is not a nightmare. This is Tuesday. You are a U.S. Navy SEAL, the most elite warrior on the planet. And today is just another day. Stay with me, because in the next 7 minutes, you're going to live the life that less than 1% of people are even allowed to attempt. Welcome to RankFile, where we put you inside the boots of the world's most elite soldiers. Let's get into it. First, let's understand who you actually are. SEAL stands for sea, air, and land. You operate in all three environments. You are part of the United States Special Operations Command, and you are considered the tip of the spear. There are only around 2,500 active duty Navy SEALs in the entire world. 2,500 out of a country of 330 million people. You are not common. You are not average. You were forged. But before we talk about your life as a SEAL, we need to talk about how you even got here. Because this is where most people quit. To become a Navy SEAL, you must pass basic underwater demolition, SEAL training. Everyone calls it BUD/S. It is widely considered the hardest military training program on Earth. It lasts 6 months, and it is divided into 3 phases. Phase 1 is conditioning. You run. You swim. You do log PT. You carry boats on your head through cold ocean waves. You do it all sleep-deprived, soaking wet, and covered in sand. But the worst part of Phase 1? Hell Week. 5.5 days. No sleep. Nearly 200 hours of continuous training. Cold water. On average, 75% of candidates ring the bell and quit during Hell Week alone. You read that right? 75%. But you didn't ring that bell. You kept going. Phase 2 is combat diving. You learn to operate underwater, in zero visibility, under pressure, sometimes behind enemy lines. Phase 3 is land warfare. Weapons. Tactics. Explosives. Navigation. After BUD/S, you go to jump school, then SEAL qualification training, another 6 months. Total training time before you even earn your trident? Roughly 2 years. The trident, that golden pin on your chest, is not given. It is earned. Now, let's talk about your actual life. You are stationed at Naval Amphibious Base Coronado in San Diego, California. Your alarm goes off at 4:30 a.m. Not because someone told you to wake up, but because that's just what you do now. By 5 a.m. you are already training. Physical training, PT, happens every single morning. We're talking 6 to 8 mile runs on the beach, ocean swims in cold Pacific water, hundreds of push-ups, pull-ups, and sit-ups. This isn't to stay in shape. This is to maintain the standard. Because if your team needs you, you need to be ready. Right now. No excuses. After PT you eat. High protein. High calorie. Your body burns through fuel like an engine. Then briefings begin. You study intelligence reports. You review mission plans. You train on specific scenarios, room clearing, hostage rescue, direct action raids. Afternoons are often weapons training. You qualify on everything, from pistols to sniper rifles to heavy machine guns. Some days you jump out of planes. Some days you dive underwater for hours. Some days you sit in a classroom studying language or regional culture for your next deployment. And some nights, you don't sleep at all. Because the mission came in. And your team is wheels up in 2 hours. Let's talk about deployment. As a Navy SEAL, you deploy frequently. Sometimes 6 to 9 months at a time. Sometimes more. You operate in places most people will never see on a map. Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Africa, Southeast Asia. Your missions fall into several categories. Direct action, you go in, you neutralize the target, you get out. No witnesses. Special reconnaissance, you observe enemy positions for days, sometimes weeks, without being detected. Counterterrorism, you hunt the most dangerous people on the planet. Hostage rescue, you go in when diplomacy has failed and lives are on the line. Remember the raid that took out Osama bin Laden in 2011? That was SEAL Team 6, officially known as Naval Special Warfare Development Group. The most elite unit within an already elite force. These are your brothers. This is your world, but let's be honest about something. This life comes at a cost. Divorce rates among Navy SEALs are significantly higher than the national average. You miss birthdays, anniversaries, funerals. Your family goes months without knowing where you are or if you're coming home. The physical toll is real too. Knees, shoulders. Years of jumping, diving, and carrying heavy loads break down even the strongest bodies. And the mental weight? You have seen things that cannot be unseen. You have lost teammates, brothers, men you trusted with your life. The transition back to civilian life is one of the hardest things many SEALs ever face. Because how do you go from operating at the highest level on Earth to a normal 9 to 5? Many can't. Many don't want to. So, that is your life as a U.S. Navy SEAL. You are part of an organization so elite that most people will never even come close to qualifying. You operate in the dark, in the cold, in the most dangerous places on Earth, and you do it willingly. Not for the money, not for the fame, but because you are built different. The only easy day was yesterday. If you made it to the end of this video, you already have more commitment than most people who attempt BUD/S. Subscribe to RankFile for more videos just like this one. Next week, we step into the boots of a UK SAS soldier. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Until then, stay in the ranks.